Hey everyone, my name is Mariah Simpson, and for my video project, I am going to be playing the role of an 18-year-old girl named Layla, who was adopted at birth. Layla is getting ready to go to college, and before she leaves, she has decided that she wants to try and find her birth mother. She was successful in finding her birth mother and is wanting to share some of her feelings and experiences she's had along the way. Layla does have a video blog channel on YouTube in which she talks about her experiences. So I will begin. Okay, hello everyone, my name is Layla, and I'm going to be discussing a topic that is very near and dear to me. So, before I graduated high school, I made the decision to search for my birth mother. I was super nervous about telling my parents that I wanted to search for her, but they were so supportive of me, which has helped so much on this journey. My adopted mom gave me a file from when I was adopted, and my mother was 17 when I was born. It says that she didn't really have any family at all and chose to adopt me because she didn't believe in abortion and wanted to give me the best chance possible in life. There wasn't anything in my file about my father, and my birth mother has listed him as unknown. So I'm not particularly expecting to find anything out about my birth father, which oddly for me is fine. Um, More so, I'm just looking for my mother. I started this journey at the beginning of my senior year. This was something that I decided that I'd wanted to pursue. I felt like that there was just a missing part of me that I just needed to fill in. I mean, I've kind of always known since I was a kid that I was adopted. Um, I began asking questions about it to my parents when I was around 7 years old. Um, my parents were very um, easy to talk to um, about my adoption and some of the issues that they had had with me. Um, Thankfully, they had, adopted me from birth, so there wasn't a whole lot of issues that you see with some children who are adopted, who have rough starts in life. Thankfully, I didn't have any issues with food hoarding or anything like that. Um, I did always feel like I had to be the best that I could be, that I had to do everything possible that I could for my parents because I didn't want to feel like a quote unquote bad investment to them. Which is one fear that I had shared with my mother around the time that I was 16. And she told me that I was absolutely crazy, that she didn't think anything like that they loved me for who I was. They didn't see me as a return investment, that they had tried for a long time to have children, and they were just never successful. So that's why they had decided to adopt. And my parents have been, like I said, they have been super supportive this whole time with me trying to find my birth mother. They don't feel any resentment towards me. I believe they kind of understand that this is something that I have to do for myself, which helps too, that they understand and that they are not um, degrading or secretive about anything. Um, so I was able to find my birth mother. She lives about 35 miles from Knoxville, north of Knoxville. She currently works as a nurse in a hospital. After I was born, from what I've found, after I was born, my mother graduated high school. She decided to go to college, and she pursued a career in nursing. So I have not reached out to her yet, but that is something that I completely plan on doing. Um, my birth mother is now 38 years old, and I'm sorry, 36. She's 36 years old. And she's been married once, and divorced. From what I can tell, I kind of Facebook stalked her, but from what I can tell, she has a fiance. She doesn't have any other children. She lives alone, and from what I understand, she's very comfortable in her job. She's very good at her job. She works as a pediatric nurse, and before that, she worked in labor and delivery as a nurse. So, some of the um, feelings and things that I've had during this experience, um, I'm just not entirely sure how my mother is going to take things. My worst fear is that she's going to completely reject me and that she's not going to want to have anything to do with me, period. Um, I'm also kind of halfway afraid that once I do find her, that I'm going to find out things that I didn't want to know. Um, for example, if her parents were, um, in and out of jail, they had, drug problems, things like that. If she had siblings, anything like that. And then also, too, I wonder if she's going to be accepting of me. That's one thing that I really worry about the most is just that feeling of acceptance. Um, if my mother would like to, I would like to have some sort of relationship with her. Um, not entirely sure if she's going to want to, but if she doesn't, then I would just like to, ask her questions about me, why she decided to give me up, things like that, just to get some closure. Um, I feel like this is a part of my life that I need to um, deal with before I go to college. Um, just because I'm going to be starting my own career and deciding to, um, what I want to do with my life. I don't want this to be a hindrance for me. Um, so that's kind of why I decided to do this now instead of later. Some other feelings that I've had um, regarding my mother is, just kind of, I understand why she wanted to give me up, because she thought that maybe she couldn't give me the best life possible. But I also want to know what exactly made her decide on adoption. Or not necessarily what made her decide on adoption, but what made her decide on my parents. Why did she choose my parents over anybody else? Um, why did she decide to give me up from birth instead of trying to take care of me for a little while before she decided on adoption? Um, just kind of, I just kind of want to get to know her. Want to get to know how she is, what she's like, if she wants to. I really hope she does because I feel like that's a missing piece, a missing part of me. Um, I did discuss some of my fears with my adoptive mother, and she is super supportive of me. She said that she remembers when she met my mom that she was this small, scared little teenager, and she said that she just wanted to. Um, she said that my mom said that she just kind of wanted to just take her home. She's like, I just wanted to adopt her. um, but she said that my mom was a super amazing person. Thankfully, my mother did get prenatal care with me, so I did not have a rough start in life like most children did. I still did struggle with some identity issues as a child. Um, I struggled with the fact that I was adopted. But as I got older, I came more to terms with that. which has helped along the way and has helped along this process. So I am going to reach out to my mother, and I will let you all know how things go. Thank you for watching my video blog. Have a great day.